Yunde comes from Hebrew word Yehudi, which means man of Judah, messenger that King Yehoiakim sent to Baruch to ask for the rules containing prophecies of Jeremiah. Yehudi then had to read it to the king, who, furious at the hearings of these predictions, cut the scroll with a knife and threw it into the fire. Mushi, northern province. The name comes from Hebrew word Mushi or Mushi, means Levite, son of Merari, founder of a clan. Bamun, one of the provinces, comes from the Hebrew word Hamun, shiny, warm, village of the border of Aser. Bamileket comes from Hebrew word Hamoleket or Moleket, name of the queen, sister of Gilead. Several clans of the Manasseh are from her. Basa, name of a tribe from Nigeria that comes from the Hebrew word Basha. It means wicked. It is the name of the son of Ahiyah of the tribe Issachar. Country, Gabon. Gabon comes from Hebrew word Gabon, means quoted from a hill. Name given to the territory assigned to Benjamites. Regions. Oguye, name given to the province and the river. It comes from Hebrew word Goel, which means majesty of God. It is the name of the spy of the tribe of Gad. Tame, name of a province of the country. It comes from the Hebrew word Tima, founder of a family of Nathanians, whose some members returned to Zerubbabel to the land of Judah. Beitiki comes from Hebrew word Beitikau. This is the name given to the tribe of President Bongo. Canaan Municipality is a local municipality located within the Garden Route District Municipality in Western Cape Province of South Africa. The municipal area is situated in the western part of Little Karoo and includes the town of Ladismith, Calitzdorp, and Zor. As of 2011, it has a population of 24,767. Its municipality code is WC041. The municipality covers an area of 4,758 square kilometers in the Little Karoo, stretching from Swartberg in the north to the Langeberg in the south, and from Annisberg in the west to the Gamkaberg in the east. It is drained by the Groot River and the Gurdzis River. It abuts on the Langsberg and Prince Albert municipalities to the north, and Oudstorm municipality to the east, and Hessig municipality to the south, and the Swellendam and the Launchburg municipalities to the west. According to 2011 census, the municipality has a population of 24,767 people in 6,212 households. Of this population, 84.6% describe themselves as colored, 9.9% as white, and 4.7% as Black African. The first language of 95.4% of the population is Afrikaans, while 2.5% speak English. The largest town and the location of municipal headquarters is Ladismith, which as of 2011 has a population of 7,127. Ladismith is at the foot of the Swartberg, as are Rozor and Calitzdorp to the east. Wanviksdorp is further south in the valley of Groot River. A lot of West Africans are not Hebrews. People in Niger, Chad, northern Nigeria, northern Ghana, northern Cameroon are descendants of Cush, Assyria, who are called the Hausa tribe. Some are mixed with Bantu. Some of the West African Akan tribe could also be descendants of Edomese, so focus more on Congo, Gabon, Angola, and Southern Africa and a bit of East Africa to find real Bantu Hebrews, cause West Africans are not all Bantu but mixed with Edom, Kush, Assyria. On the basis of newly discovered documents in the Hausa state of Kebbi, Nigeria, the present article argues that the foundation of the state was the result of conquest by Assyrian immigrants towards 600 before Christ. All the major sources of the history of the state support this theory. A chronicle derives the origin of the Kabawa from Madayana, a name probably referring to Assur and Nineveh. The Kanta tradition postulates an immigration of the state-building ancestors from Arabia. The long king list has 33 names of the kings which can be shown to have ruled in the ancient Near East, and the short king list concentrates on Kebbi and omits nearly all the non-African kings. From the names included in the long list of the kings, it appears that early kings of the Kabawa were ancient Near Eastern rulers, and that the author of the list believed in a continuity between Assyria and Kebbi. In chronological order, the names refer to the Akkadian, Immorite, and the Neo-Assyrian period. The departure of Assyrian refugees from Syria, Palestine is referred to by name of Babylonian, conqueror of Assyria, and the name of the last Assyrian king. I would like to establish a fact that the Bantu branch of Africans generally concentrated in the sub-Saharan part of the continent, and their related family branches are actually descendants of the Hebrew Israelites. Identifying the Bantu as the descendants of the Israelites extremely important. Having the understanding that the Bantu are Israelites is integral in order to gain a broader and more accurate comprehension of who the Israelites are, where their descendants are located, and what contributions they have made to the world. Many of us are already very familiar with the Zondervan's Bible Dictionary Ham, son of Noah definition. Those who are not, please become soon familiar with it. However, again, for those who are already familiar with the Zondervan's Bible Dictionary definition of Ham, we know that by it, the definition of Ham, we know that the Negroes are not Ham's true African descendants. In fact, the historical mythology and traditions of the Yoruba people themselves speak of their origin outside of Africa in the Near East region. Dirk Lange, Professor Dr. Emeritus of Bayreuth University in Germany, has performed extensive research concerning many West African groups and their origins in the Near East. In the abstract to one of his many essays, Dirk Lange, Origin of the Yoruba and the Lost Tribes of Israel, Dirk confirms the traditions of the Levantine Israelite origin of Yoruba Nigerians. On the basis of comparative studies between the dynasty traditions of the Oyu, Yoruba, and ancient Near Eastern history, the present article argues that Yoruba traditions of the provenance claiming immigration from the Near East are basically correct. According to Oyu Yoruba tradition, the ancestral Yoruba saw the Assyrian conquests of the Israelite kingdom from the 9th and the 8th centuries BC. From the perspective of the Israelites, after the fall of Samaria in 722 BC, they were deported to the eastern Syria and adopted the ruling Assyrian kings as their own. Origin of Yoruba and the Lost Tribes of the Israel by Dirk Lange. Dirk continues in the same article stating that the Yoruba, although thought to be of local African origins, are actually migrated to the west coast of Africa from far away. The Yoruba preserved the evidence of their ancient Near Eastern Israelite ancestral origins despite other cultural influences and traditions superseding their own in Africa over time. According to the present opinion, the Yoruba are of local origin, but this opinion reflects the great influence of post-colonialism on Africa historiography rather than sober text-critical research. It involves the fallacious dismissal of the major traditions of provenance suggesting an origin of the ancestral Yoruba in the Near East. In fact, before the rise of academic African historiography in connection with the independence of African states around 1960, scholars relied more directly on the available traditions of Yoruba origin, and they did some comparative research between Yoruba, ancient Mediterranean and Israelite cultures. On the basis of this evidence, they suggested that the Yoruba immigrated from the far away, either from Phoenicia, the Mediterranean world, Egypt, or Nubia,